Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And before we take you with us from Grafham Water down to Hunter's Moon in Dorset, quick update on Alan. This time last week was the first day at the hospital. So it's been a whole week today, rushed in at 6 AM in the morning with pneumonia and sepsis and admitted to intensive care where he stayed for 5 days. Quick pic or video, I should say, 3 days in. So how are you feeling now, darling?
I'm alive.
You're alive. Thank God for that. Give us a wave.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Give us a thumbs up and a like.
So that was 3 days in, still in intensive care, and you'd have seen all of the machines. He stayed there for another few days, was then discharged off the intensive care unit. And come with me, I'll show you him now. So come with me to see how he's doing. As you can tell, we're no longer in the hospital. So, he's on the road to recovery. It's going to be quite a trip, we're told, and he's got to work at it. So this is what he's doing. Every effort he can make, not too much love. So, back to the video. We leave Grafham Water and we head off to Hunter's Moon in Dorset. Nice site. Been there before. We'll show you a bit around the site and the surrounding area and the lovely Wareham forest. We take you into Wareham briefly and into Weymouth. And we take you to Hill View Awnings, who are Thule specialists, where we get a quick little repair job done on our brand new awning on the van. Yeah, another one of those irritating little things. So come with us. Now I feel I can relax in presenting these videos and have a glass. And thank you to everybody for all your good wishes for Alan. Cheers. In Church Road, just leaving Grafham Water, and nice little lane this. We just had a car come the other way. Not so easy when that happens. It's 9:10. Sat-nav says we'll get there at 12:10, but by the time we've hit traffic, had a couple of breaks, we won't be there before 1, which is just as well, else we won't get in. So you can just see Grafham Water there in the background. We're only just over half a mile from the site. Easy to get here by a cycle, easy to get here walking actually.
Well, your follower said use the more expensive one.
Try it.
See, we do listen to comments.
Yeah. It's 10p a litre dearer though.
Oh, I should have gone for the cheaper one then.
It's a lot extra.
Should have gone for the cheaper one. He said you'd get more miles for it, but not that many more, surely.
Don't know, we'll see, won't we? I don't want to McDonald's.
No, the last one was a bit carpet.
Also, you can't really get this into a McDonald's.
You can drive.
No.
No.
I'll do without the McDonald's.
That's a lot of money for very few litres.
It is.
What's your bet? I reckon 130, 140 quid's worth.
I was about to say 140, so...
This is the third time we filled up, or is it the fourth? This trip?
Third. But we've covered a lot of miles.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been all the way up to Durham.
Could have got down to Spain in this mileage.
Yeah.
We're on the red.
It's going to be 150 quid then, isn't it?
We'll probably end up putting in this time about 80 litres, I reckon. I don't know, it's running fast.
Not so bad.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot less than I thought.
Yeah.
If we were on the red, and it's £117, 75.59 litres.
Well, we've got 124 miles left. And we've just been round the North Orbital Road around St Albans. And we're now joining the M25.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. I don't know where it'll take us from there. Presumably through to the M3, I would guess.
Well,
so far it doesn't look like a car park. But we are only on the slipway.
no, I saw over the bridge. It looks like it's
Looks
empty.
clear. Oh,
But
good.
you'll see in a second if you leave it running.
Well, yes, I will. Yeah, it's running fairly smoothly.
Happy days.
Famous last words.
Happy with that.
Well, it's 20 past 12 and we're just coming to the end of the M27, heading through the New Forest. I always like this bit, especially in a motorhome, because you're sitting so high that as you go down the road you can see over all the hedges. Pity it's not a bit sunnier today, but it's alright, it's dry and not too cold. So here we go, we're now on we'll very shortly be on the A31, and we have got 30 miles to our destination, and that'll get us there for 10 past 1. Well, I've got to take a picture of the back of this car. Mobile foot care and earwax removal.
Ridiculous.
I'm struggling with the connection.
Yeah.
Can you put your feet behind your ears?
No, but some can.
Just turned off the main road, headed into Wareham. You have to keep your eyes peeled around here. There's often deer in these woods at the side of the road.
And on the road.
Yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, often dead deer on the road as well.
There's some.
Well,
Just over there.
you're having me on. So here's the roundabout.
Enter the roundabout, take the second exit.
Second exit, and the sign is for Beer Regis.
Take the second exit.
There we go. It's quite distinctive once you get
After
used
120 yards, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
to it. And you can see the signposts to campsites. This isn't the only campsite down this road, there's quite a few.
Get rid of this little Honda.
Take the second exit.
As you see, the site's in 2, 2¼ and 2 3/4 miles. And Hunter's Moon is the first of those 3. The other 2 are private sites and are really quite large. And before we get there, we pass the sign of woman. So we're actually in Wareham Forest. And there's lots of places where you can pull up and go for walks. I think it's all owned by Forestry England. Yes. Still says Forestry Commission on that sign, but I think
Prepare
they've
to
changed their
arrive at your
name.
destination after half a mile.
They call this one here the Seeker Trail, after the deer, Seeker deer, because that's what most of the deer in this area are. Beautiful things. But it's a very nice time of year. All the broom out, everything very yellow.
And here's a sign of woman coming up on the left.
That's correct.
And they do a good steak.
Oh, they do a good steak. Absolutely
You
lovely.
arrive at your destination after 300 yards.
I think they're wanting us to go to the pub. That's a bit Freudian, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have reached your destination.
Well, not quite. We've obviously reached the postcode area, but the site is actually only just up here.
It's about a
On
mile,
the
isn't
left.
it, from the sign of woman.
About a mile, yeah. Yeah.
Calculating route.
He's going to take us back to the pub.
Suits me.
Yeah.
So it should be coming up here on the left.
Yeah,
There's
you
the
can
sign
see.
there.
Yeah, you can see the break in the verge.
Try and
There
keep it
we
moving
are.
as long as you can.
So we're going into Hunter's Moon Caravan and Motorhome Club site. A really good entrance area this is. And that's the reception. I now need to jump out. Well, we've arrived. We're on pitch. And this is Alan after driving 180 miles without a stop. The sun's out. He looks comfy. I'm going to leave him. So we have a little wander. Just a few things have changed. We've done a site tour of Wareham, of Hunter's Moon here in Wareham before. But a couple of things that have changed. For instance, that used to be a pitch on the corner there. Doesn't look like it is anymore. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because it was kind of an odd little space. And they seem to have got a bit more protective of their grass as well. There are barriers around, tyres I think they are. We'll take a wander up here, because they've also, it looks like, redone the gravel on the pitches at the back of the site and created a premium pitch as well, which is nice. We've got the sunshine again. I don't know if you can hear the dogs barking. If you're on the back side of the site, there is a kennels and they do bark quite a lot. Hi. So this is the premium pitch they've created, a bit like the ones at Winchester, although I can't see a barbecue on this one, but it's nice. It was always a popular pitch. We used to like to get this one next to the facilities as well. And also round the back there is the entrance to the walk. You get a code to go through the gate and you can walk through the woods. It's a lovely walk actually. Like most caravan and motorhome club sites, they've removed the bins from around the site, which does mean it's quite a walk, because the bins are now at the back of the reception. From where we're parked, it's not too bad, but if you're right at the top of the site, it's quite a walk for your rubbish. There's quite a few spare pitches. It's quite a popular site normally, but it is, oh, what day is it? It's Tuesday in March, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But this site is open all year, which is worth knowing. And it's in a lovely spot, and we've been here when it's been snow and ice, and it's still nice. Thoroughly enjoy it. Yeah, here's an example of the tyres they've put on the corners to stop you cutting the corner and damaging the grass. It does look a bit worse for wear there, so can't say as I blame them. And I think they've created a sort of wild area there for flowers. Still quite a few empty spaces, and this is the second facilities block and the information centre. And that is our van there. See if Alan's fallen completely asleep. Well, there is a second rubbish area, I can see that now, which for us is very convenient. just popping out to get some supplies. And never guess what? We nearly run out of wine. And cokes as well, so not just alcohol. So we're going to have a quick drive into Wareham and get things sorted. So coming out of the site and turning right. Just coming into Wareham now, and it's not raining, it's Alan cleaning the screen.
Been towing it. Filthy.
Yeah, it does get terrible. So this is one of the main streets. There's a big crossroads in the middle. In fact, Wareham's the first place I attempted to do GoPro photography.
Not improved a lot.
I think I've got a lot better since then.
Right, which shop are we
To
looking
the left, I think it is, Alan.
for? Okay.
After Boots. Oh, that meat looks nice.
It does, doesn't it?
Oh, that does look good. That's steak. This is just down the road from the campsite. It's Forestry Commission, but there's walks all the way through it, and you can access it from the rear of the campsite. Fairly typical looking Forestry Commission land, but it's lovely, and the birds are singing. The views are beautiful as well. Look across the broom, the trees in the distance. You quite often see deer here. They're being a bit elusive today though. It really is beautiful and warm. Just heard the car start up. Hope he's not going away and leaving me. I thought he was flying his drone. Oh, yeah, drone's in the air. You better watch that overhead tree though. Yeah, I can hear it. Because he's got it focused right on me as I take the view through these trees. Nice walk in the countryside. And the big insects they have here. They're busy too. Take a view across there. It's beautiful. Yeah, I can't take a picture of the route back because it is straight into the sun. You can see I'm squinting. Short and sweet, that walk. We took a little trip to Weymouth. Not been there for a while. It's not looking so good. We're at the seaside. We're in the car park overlooking Weymouth Marina. We'll be going in the other direction to the seafront and the shops. So this is the centre of Weymouth. It used to be quite different. That little New Look was accessorised, and New Look had that big store at the end, which is now Boot. And at the end there, which is now the Range in Iceland and Costa Coffee, that was Debenhams. So I do miss that. Not exactly high end here, is it? Peacocks. Peacocks, Superdrug, JD, New Look, TK Maxx. It's nice today though. Quiet. Let's have a look in the Range, Alan.
Yep.
Yeah, burnt down years ago. It's the old Wesleyan Chapel, I think. And it's been like this for years. And now they're turning it into 24 luxury apartments, one cottage and a gym. Residents only gym. That's the picture of it. Interesting. So we're down by the quayside, a place we know well. There's Alan and the lifting bridge behind. It's kind of a sunny but misty day today.
Set up a WhatsApp group so that then...
It's quite nice, but Weymouth's really changed. Down the front here is nice, but the main town, yeah, a bit disappointing. We were getting hungry, so we're just waiting for fish and chips. When at the seaside, there's not a lot beats it. So 2 cotton chips coming up. Fish and chips. We're eating them in the car rather than walk along and get attacked by seagulls. One of the issues we've had with the van is with the awning. And we had a new rail fitted on the awning because it collapsed in the high winds last year. The reason it collapsed was because the retaining clips weren't working. But on the new rail, they still didn't work. And despite being told that everything was fine, we're taking it to a Thule specialist. Hill View Awnings in Sturminster Marshall near Wimborne. So come along, not too much detail of what they do, but it might be useful for people who need anything from Thule. And the people there were so helpful and they squeezed us in at the last minute. So here it is. Before we could take it in, I needed to clean it. We'd lived in it for nearly 2 weeks. Needed to do something. good spot for getting out, isn't it?
Not really.
No?
Not really, no. I didn't want to go over the grass again, you see.
No. So we're just off to Hill View Awnings, I think it's called, in Wimborne. They're going to take a look at the clicks on the awning rail, the restraining clicks, which don't appear to be doing their job right. So they've squeezed us in and we're off there now. So we're coming up to the island now by the A350, I think.
If you'd have waited till you got to the side, you'd know.
Yeah, it's a nice gatehouse.
Yeah, lovely.
And that's where we're going, Sturminster Marshall. The place is on a little industrial estate. Well, actually, it's not that little, is it?
That's massive.
Oh, we're coming to the Stag, Alan.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what this place was.
Google it.
I'm going to have to Google it because we passed it so many times and he's just magnificent. And further round is the Lion. What a magnificent place. You can't see it at all.
I wouldn't want to pay for the upkeep. Even the garden wall.
I was going to say even that wall. Is the Lion?
See, it's better from the other way.
Yes. Still the wall goes on.
Millions upon millions of bricks. But it stood the test of time.
Yeah.
Good investment. Probably didn't cost a lot to build in when it was built.
Originally, I guess it didn't. Although it's all
Head
relative.
into the roundabout after half a mile.
Sturminster Marshall, that's where we're going. Here it is. Yeah. Station Road. Bailey Industrial Estate. That was a good route.
After 300 yards, enter the roundabout and take the third exit. Then, take the next right.
I'm comforted by the fact right here that they have big articulated lorries go down there.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit of a problem.
Take the third exit. Then, take the next right.
Luckily we've done the recce.
Absolutely.
Take the next right. Then, arrive at your destination.
Well, not quite. He's got us to the industrial estate anyway. So it's right here, isn't it?
Yeah. Right then left.
Correct.
We're very early.
We're, what,
Half an hour early.
25 minutes. Still can't get rid of this cold.
No. Anywhere to park? No.
Or you could park
Yeah,
behind
I'll
that.
get there. I
Yeah.
reckon, easy.
Hill View Awnings. There she goes. So they're just taking her into the workshop, and he's also going to recalibrate the awning remote control, so everything should be sorted. He reckons half an hour, so fingers crossed. We're going to go off for a little walk, leave them to it. Just thought I'd show it going into the workshop. It's actually quite a big place they've got here. A couple of very large bays. So, and he seems quite confident. And there she goes. I'd have cleaned it all out. Nice and gently does it. I think they're well used to this. Well, this is our last night in the van for this trip. Tomorrow morning we pack up and we're overnight in the Premier Inn in Poole and catch the ferry at about lunchtime the following day. That's on Sunday. So for now, we'll be signing off from staying in the van, but we may have some more footage tomorrow. But it's been a lovely 2 weeks. Hope you've enjoyed coming along with us. We've enjoyed your company, and thank you for the lovely comments we've had. So, for now, good night. Well, thanks for watching. Do hope you liked it. We were intending to go away again for 7 weeks, believe it or not, starting on the 24th of April. But Alan's convalescence is going to take a bit longer than that. So we're still hoping to have some of that 7 weeks away on the van, but we're going to have to do a bit of moving around because there's follow-ups he's got to do, got to go back to the hospital, see the consultant, etc. So bear with us, and in the meantime, if there's anything in Guernsey you want to see, just drop us a line in the comments and we'll see what we can do. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.